What's up guys, my name is ESO and welcome back to the Point Lookout Let's Play. In the last episode we met Desmond at his dazzling mansion and we helped him fight off the local savages. He has now asked us to go and infiltrate the tribals to figure out why they attacked him. So that's where we're off to now. So this is Calvert Mansion, which is where we are now. That's the docks, the pier where we came from. We have to go all the way over here to this church. I think it's a church. It looks like there's two separate islands. That's cool. Oh look, you can see the church from here. There it is. So that's where we're going. Now, some of you might notice there is a slight, well, better performance right now, and that's because I've fixed what seems to be the problem, so we shouldn't get any more FPS dropping, like lagging or anything like that, or at least nowhere near as often. Because the thing about Fallout is, or Fallout 3, is that because it's, let me just wait until daytime, so we can see where we're going and what's up ahead. Because it's such an old game, it was designed to run on one core, whereas my laptop, which we're doing this Let's Play on, has, I think it has at least 2 cores, so I have to force it to run on those 2 cores and to use them, whereas before it wasn't. So now, as you can see, the performance is a lot better. Especially in the Point Lookout DLC, it's quite noticeable because of how it loads those game files. All the textures and all the trees and everything like that. It can be quite, give you quite a lot of lag if you're on PC. I mean, even though this is my favourite DLC, it's probably one of the worst done ones in terms of performance and like bugs and that kind of thing. But I mean, I still love it. When you have such a huge open world, you can't not have a few bugs in there. They're kind of unavoidable. Though there was a lot of bugs in this case. So we have to go up that mountain to the church. And there's some hunger fruit there. Let's just grab some of it. Can't see any enemies, so I'm going to jog down to the shore here and then we'll try and make a crossing. I'm not so sure if this water is actually irradiated or what. Oh, one second, I think there's someone over there. Yeah, there is. We're just going to carefully sneak up on them. And then I'll try and get a headshot off on that big one. The big hillbilly. There he is. Look at his, like, super big arm. It's like guffawing around with it. Okay. There we go. And you, bro. Just turned round. Got him right in between the eyes. Right, I'm going to put the sniper away for now because I don't think I'll need it. Look at his arm, Jesus. He's got a stim pack and some vodka. Oh look, there's a lever action rifle there. We're not going to use that. I don't really like it personally. The Lincoln Repeater I think is a better version of that. What else is here? There's a teddy bear. And there's a fishing boat with a rod in and a chair. It's quite nice, you can just sit here and have a little fishing trip. Maybe that was the dad and that was his son. The most twisted father and son fishing trip they've ever had. 2 sniper shots to the face. So that's the bridge over there, but we're not going to go that way. Okay, what's going on now? Gonna get my shotgun out. I think there's some dogs up ahead. There he is. So we're just going to work our way up this hill towards the church.
Time to kick some
ass. Is that another dog? Can't see what it is. Oh, here he is. Come at me. Ow. Crippled my leg, really? 1 second. So for those of you that don't know, I've got a realistic damage mod on, which is why it looks like things are easy to kill, but actually my weapons just do a realistic amount of damage. and obviously enemies do a realistic amount of damage to me as well. So that makes the game a lot more interesting for me to play. Because then, you know, if you run in there into lots of enemies with their guns out, you're probably going to die. Even if I'm in full power armor, it doesn't really matter. Oh, okay, got some ammo boxes. Oh, and there's some stim packs as well. Oh, this one's locked. Might as well unlock it. Ah, God. There we go. Oh, wow, we've got missiles and flamer fuel. Fantastic.
Hark! Who goes there?
Who goes there? It is me.
Who lingers at the threshold of transcendence?
Seriously, the threshold of translucence. Just let me in already. I think we're going to play along though. I seek the wisdom of your people. May I join the tribe?
What's this? A humble traveler, seeking the guidance of our awakened minds. Truly this is a glorious day. You are from far away, and must be strong indeed to have traveled this far. But strength is nothing without the guidance of the enlightened mind. If you seek entry, you must be prepared to expand your consciousness. You must prove yourself worthy to transcend.
Haha, these guys are literally smoking something. I have no fear. I will take your test and I will be victorious.
You may not be so brave when you face the ritual of the Mother Seed. Stronger souls than you have attempted it, and lost their minds. Venture west to the Great Bog, and within you shall find the mother of all punga fruit. She stands taller than a man, and her vines guide our future. Collect her seeds, and kneel before her wisdom. Only then will you be ready to enter these sacred halls.
So basically go into the swamp and do drugs and then I can come in. Sounds good, guys. Gonna take the punga fruit. Right. I don't know which direction to head. So we have to go over there. Is it back over here? Okay. Just check we're going the right way. Oh God. Is it all the way over there? You would send me to the three corners of the map, wouldn't you? Of course.
Gear up, soldier!
Who's that? Can't see anyone. Oh, it's a ghoul. Okay, come here, bro. Nope, denied. Oh, look, there's a few more. Denied. That one almost hit me. Was not fast enough though. And down here. Seems to be a lot of trees and I can't really see very well what's down this hill. What I can see though is a campfire. And I think there might be someone next to it. Okay, I'm going to be a bit cautious down here. Might find some hillbillies down here. I'm not sure yet. We'll see if we can take a few pot shots at them. Just through the trees here. I can see the fire, and I'm sure I saw someone next to it, but... can't anymore. Aha, okay, I can see some enemies now.
Enemy lead!
There's one.
Gear up, soldier!
There's another one sitting down. He's dead. Oh God. Where'd he go? Oh Jesus, there he is. Can't see him. Just gonna go for his head. 7% chance of hitting his body, which is the hugest fucking thing there's. There. We'll go for his head. Boom! Headshot. Oh, that was such a cool kill count. I wish he wasn't behind the bush, though. Right then. His 10mm rounds literally did jack shit to me. What else do we have here? Super Sledge. I'm glad that we took him out early on. Shotgun shells, they're going to be very useful. Frag grenades. Okay. There's another little target there. Oh, more ammo. Great. Taking all the ammo here, man. Got some Magnum rounds. I was running low on those, so that's good. Seems to be a house over there. I'd quite like to see what that is. I think we should work our way over there. Cautiously. Run through the rads. Why is there a car just parked in the middle of the forest? What is that? It's like a bathtub or something. That's weird. Oh, look, they're little dolls. Okay. Just a bathtub full of gore. Some more dolls, and they're all like skewered on these sticks. Some broken swings. Oh, I can't even walk past that. Alright, what's in here then? Oh, hello.
You ain't have the look of a local, son. Think you could help a sick woman get on the mend?
You're sick? What's the matter? Oh boy, here we go.
Reckon it's the orange fever. I do feel light in my head.
I've treated enough illnesses to know there's no such thing as orange fever, bitch.
Now that is just an awfully rude thing to say, sweetie.
I noticed how her voice just changed then. You're faking, we both know it, so let's just cut to the chase.
Oh, fine, maybe you're no hog's fool, but I reckon we both come out better if you can help me cook up some tonic.
Let's talk about this tonic then.
Secret family technique. Been so for generations. Help me brew some up by gathering ingredients. I'll share the batch to make it worth your while, and sweeten the deal with 300 caps.
What is this stuff anyway?
Tell you what, have a bit. This is left over from an old batch, but should be a swig or two there. More'n enough to loosen you up, I'll wager.
Oh, it's moonshine. This is basically the strongest alcohol in the game, and it has like double the effects of any other alcohol, but also double the negatives. So it's pretty fun to use, but obviously I don't really need it for my build. Okay, I'll bite. What do we need to do?
This and that. Let me know when you want to work out the details.
I'm ready. Let me know what you need for your tonic.
There aren't too many ingredients, but I brew large batches, so we need a good bit of each. We'll need punga fruit, yeast, and some fission batteries for that extra little kick.
Fission batteries. Batteries for the extra kick.
You best keep this one to yourself, sweetie. The family tonic gets real kick from our secret ingredient. We need just a little bit of battery acid.
Wow.
Oh, don't look like that now. You reckon I'd be around to tell you about it if it weren't safe enough? Bring me 6 fission batteries and I'll scrape them into the mix.
And you need punga fruit?
Punga fruit, and lots of it. The stuff those loonies make at the church is best. 10 of those will do, but might cost you. Wild fruit will do the trick, but you'll need twice as much of it.
Wow, this is going to be so heavy to carry.
Well, we'll need yeast. You can find it about anywhere, but there's a big stash on the boardwalk. 3 sacks is enough.
Sack. Okay, let's change the subject.
I thought you'd never ask.
You still could stand to be fixed up.
Could it now? I suppose you'd know how to see to that, wouldn't you?
I am very good at repairing it. Let's call it 100. Oh, we can try for 200. Let's go for that. Ah.
Well, we got a bargainer here, haven't we? No, dear, it brews just fine as it is, thank you.
Well, okay, I'll fix it up for you. Let's call it 100 caps of work.
I reckon I can scrape that together. Go ahead and do what you can for it.
Okie doke. I'll just go fix it now. Activate. Yep, repair skill 44. There we go. That's given us some experience, and now we'll get some caps for it.
Thanks for mending the still, sweetie. Here's your pay.
Great. I want to know more about you.
Why, I'm just folk. What more is there?
What do you think of Point Lookout?
Things aren't wonderful, but I reckon it's hard all around.
True story.
My family's lived hereabouts since, well, before the war, and I reckon we'll be here a long time yet.
Your family? You don't have anyone else living here. Why did you fake being sick?
Here, I thought you were a quick one. Look, sweetie, I reckon you'd have shot me as soon as you walked in here if you weren't a kind soul. Or at least an enterprising type.
Did you build all that still yourself?
That old thing's been in my family for years and years. Well before the bombs, there was a time folks couldn't get no tonic by law. And my family did okay, helping them get what they needed.
Fair enough. See you later.
Don't be a stranger now.
So, if we do help her in that quest, we'll be able to get moonshine from her. There's some here, actually, and I think there's some around her house. Yep, there's another one there. So we'll be able to get some more moonshine from her, which isn't really useful to me. And I think we'll also be able to, just get experience and caps. But that's it. There's another fishing boat just outside. What else has she got? Oh, she's got a double-barreled shotgun. Doesn't count as stealing. Gonna take that. Gonna repair my one, actually. Right, that does 69 damage total. And I've got 100 guns, so that's its max damage. Oh, look at all the empty whiskey bottles in the bathtub. What a weirdo. Anyway, that was an eye-opening experience. Get the sniper back out and we'll swim across this river pretty quick. I'm not so sure where we need to... Someone up ahead. Okay, there's a goal.
Time to kick some ass.
You see me? He's dead.
Enemy lead.
There's another one just there. Something I forgot to tell you about, you see these bubbles rising up here. That's basically natural gas, as I mentioned before, but if you, ignite a flamer or anything like that... There's another one just there. Oh, I missed. There we go. If you ignite it with a flamer or anything like that, the whole place will just go up in flames. I'm kind of tempted to try it just for the fun, but I don't think so. It does look really cool though. So I don't know what we're going to find in here. Ladder excavated muck hole. Let's have a look. Okay, I'm getting rads. There's a holotape and a footlocker. Biogas canister. Okay, I'll take that. Is there anything else? That's it, I think. Let's get out of here quick. Right. Let's have a look at that holotape then. Soil Survey Tape 2, so this is the second in the series.
Caroline Saunders speaking, Principal Geological Chemist on Bish National Gas Survey MD 16001. Preliminary results from sample site 2 are promising. We're posting similar concentrations as in the first site. Similar biogas makeup here as well, including a few organic compounds that I'm not familiar with. We've also discovered heavy lye residue in a naturally formed chamber at this excavation site. Lucky we were wearing caustics gear to begin with, or somebody might have suffered some serious chemical burns. I'd like to analyze the site further, see if there's any connection between these compounds and the lye deposits. My tech is telling me he needs a couple of hours to work on our ventilator unit. I suppose I'll move on to Site 3 in the meantime. further analysis is for my own curiosity anyway. This is my authorization signature on sample site 2.
See if we can headshot this guy.
Time
There we
to
go.
kick
Oh
some
god.
ass.
Someone right in front of me, I didn't see that. I think that's everyone. You have discovered Lil Tyke. I didn't actually manage to read that in time. Red racer jumpsuit. What am I getting radiation from? That was weird. Oh, okay, I'm getting radiation from this area. Lever action rifle, we don't need that. Where's that guy? Oh, that must be his body then. So that tape was quite interesting. It sounded like she was looking at the soil deposits in the last place, and she'd made that kind of like biological chemical grenade using the gas inside that opening we went inside the cave we went into. Double barrel shotgun, yeah, I want that. Oh, and there's some moonshine as well, so it gives us +2 charisma, +2 strength, but -2 intelligence. So it's strongest alcohol in the game. Pretty useful, but not really to me. Oh look! There's like a mansion over there. Okay, well we'll head towards that mansion, because it's kind of on our way. And we'll see what we find there, because it's getting quite dark now, so... and it's even raining. Hopefully we'll find a bed. One can only hope. I'm going to turn my Pip-Boy light on. It gets quite dark at night time. I'm guessing this mansion's going to be full of enemies, but we'll find out when we get there. I do really like this swamp environment though. It's definitely the reason why Point Lookout was just one of my favourite episodes of the downloadable content that they released for this. Just run across this. Almost there. We're not going to do that Punga Fruit quest to make the moonshine. We don't really need to be honest. Blackhall Manor. It's quite a Victorian house by the looks of it. Let's go inside. Oh look, they've got lots of weird dolls. And those like swamp dolls. Right, I'm going to be careful because I'm guessing we're going to find some enemies in here. Just going to point blank shoot them with the sniper if I do. So there's a kitchen. I really like this, just how the light comes through the windows like that. It makes you feel like you're in a ruin. Can't see any enemies yet. Oh.
Keep your distance. What are you doing in my house?
What are you doing in my house? The house looks abandoned. I just wandered in here.
Well, Blackhall Manor isn't abandoned. Not yet. At least have the grace to come speak with her owner properly.
Okay then, let's come and chat to this guy. He looks like he's on a life support machine there. He's on a wheelchair, he's got the walking sticks. Looks like he's going to die soon.
Good, good. People should be able to sit and have a conversation, especially in times like these. Civil discourse, the greatest of our lost arts.
Not
Wouldn't
really.
you agree?
I use... Nah, forget that, man. I'm not sitting down. I'm fine just standing.
Ha! Spoken like a true roughneck. That's good. I could use a person of metal like yourself. You see, a family heirloom of mine has been stolen. This heirloom, a book, has been stolen by those swamp folk cretins. Smash some heads, bring it back, get paid. What do you say?
I like the idea of pay, but what do I get in this bargain?
Cash, plain and simple. Return with the book, and I'll pay you 1,000 caps. No questions asked.
Okay, I'll get your book.
Good. The fools who stole it believe it has powers, so the thing is probably well guarded. There's a ritual site east of the boardwalk, in the basement of a ruined house. I think you'll find it there. Bring it back to me, and be paid.
A ritual site? That sounds a little bit trippy. The Dark Heart of Blackhall. That sounds very trippy. So tell me about Blackhall Manor.
I don't suppose there's any harm indulging you. What interests you?
How old is this place?
Hundreds of years, and still standing strong. You're within a fine example of Victorian architecture, my friend.
Your family is named after this place?
Just as much as it's named after us, I suppose. We took the Blackhall name when we arrived on these shores, generations before the Great War. We do well to remember history, particularly in this dark time.
Let's talk about something else.
What else do you want to discuss?
You really seem to hate the swamp folk.
I suppose larceny isn't enough reason to hate.
Are they dangerous?
You must be new here if you don't know the answer to that by now.
True.
Yes, they're dangerous. They shoot at, smash, or try to eat anything that isn't them. And half the time they shoot at each other. They may have been men once, but no more.
Do you mean those people living in the old cathedral?
No, not them. That lot wants for brains. But they're at least somewhat civilized. The swamp folk have no creed, no morals.
Why did they take your book anyway?
They think the book has a kind of occult power. Superstition and nonsense, of course.
Okay. Right, I'm gonna see you later then.
Don't get yourself killed.
Nah, don't worry, I'll be fine, bro. Let's just pickpocket him. Nah, he doesn't have anything. Okay. I wonder if he has a bedroom we can sleep in. And then we'll just get out of here. He doesn't look like he has anything valuable. Oh, hello. Oh, here we go. Here's a bedroom. Okay, there's a safe here. Doesn't count as stealing, so let's see if we can pick the lock. Oh god. There we go. Got some pistol rounds. Don't need the pistol. There's an axe. Bottle caps. Double barrel shotgun. Pre-war money, psycho, and a stealth boy. Great. Does he have anything else useful? Not really. Oh, there's a fission battery there. So if you do need that for the quest, if you want to do that quest, then you can do that. Get that fission battery. And we're allowed to sleep here. You know, technically, if this house has safe storage, I reckon we could actually live here. But I'll have to test that and then get back to you in another video. Right, it's about 8 o'clock, so we're going to get going now. And hopefully we can find this book. That's the bathroom. Oh, there's another bedroom there. Did I walk past that? That's funny. Whee! Right then, which way are we going? That's back upstairs. This place is like a maze, Jesus. Okay, so this is the exit. It's quite a nice house, to be honest. Who's this?
Wait a moment. I need to know. Has Obadiah sent you in search of a book?
He has, as a matter of fact.
I thought as much. Listen to me very carefully, child. You mustn't bring it to him. That book is known as the Krivbekne, and it's a thing of evil purpose.
The Krivbekne? What are you on about?
Yes, the Krivbekne. The Blackhall family has a long, evil history with the book. It was lost to them long ago, but it's found a way back to Point Lookout, and Obadiah seeks to reclaim it.
Are you telling me that he's some kind of voodoo man? Obadiah's paying. How about you?
I can't promise you money, but I have some medical supplies I can share. Please, it would be a good thing you do.
Well, why do you want it so badly?
Obadiah's no better than the heathens he's asked you to steal it from. He believes he can use it to control them, and God knows what else. There's a way to destroy that damned thing. I intend to do just that.
Well, if I recover this book, I'll consider bringing it to you.
I ask no more. You can find me at my tent on the beach, south of Blackhall. God bless your path, child.
Interesting. Now I'm not so sure what to do with the book. Right, I just turned up the brightness a bit because it was still quite dark. So, now I think we're going to continue on with the main quest. And if we happen upon these locations, they're not too far out of the way, so we might go and do that. But I kind of want to see what goes on when we do the main quest, so let's continue on with that. Just going to scout out the area a bit and see if I can see any enemies. There seems to be like some kind of shack over there, but I can't see anyone near it. No, I can't seem to see anyone. Oh, so that's the edge of the island then. Okay. There's a boat here. What's that? Okay. You cannot proceed in that direction. Oh right, so that's the edge of the map and I can't go any further. Okay, there's another wall, invisible wall there. Alright, we'll go back this way. We'll walk along here. I guess this is literally the boundary fence. Oh, for God's sake, invisible walls. Please go away. Right, so it looks like we're going to have to investigate the shack, whether we like it or not. I can't see any enemies there, so I'm sure we'll be fine. Right. Nothing there, just a teddy bear. Some more swamp dolls. Oh look, there's a graveyard here. I wonder if we can get any information on these plaques. Oh god, something's near me.
Gear up, soldier.
Can't see what it is. Something in the trees. You can see something moving? Oh, it's a bloody bloatfly. Okay, let me just get out my pistol. I don't want to waste sniper ammo. Where's it gone? Oh, it's not even bothering me. I'll just read these gravestones. Can I read them? Can't read that one. That's annoying. I thought I'd be able to read them. Take the hunger fruit. We can look in the grave though, and sawn off shotgun and some shotgun shells. Alright, what's in this grave? Some more ammunition. Well, at least we know there were humans buried here. I guess that's slightly reassuring. I can see like some kind of fire over there. I don't know what that is. But that's where I need to go, so I guess we'll find out in a second. There's a lot of bloatflies around there, though, isn't there?
Gear up, soldier.
Take out these bloatflies. I hate these things just because they're weird and they're really fast when they fly around. Look how they make strange noises as well. I was actually recently watching a video on how they made sounds for video games. What's that? Oh, I might check that place out on the way out. Well, yeah, I was watching this video on how they make sounds for video games. And we've discovered the Sacred Bog entrance, okay. Oh look, someone's kindly left some supplies here. Stim packs. And there's a sack with some food in. And we can sleep here, but I don't need to because I've just slept. Take the hunger fruit. Let's go inside. So anyway, I was watching this video and it was very interesting because they were explaining how they made the sounds for the weapons in Fallout 3. And, you know, for the ants, for example, I could even do a separate video on this because it was quite intriguing. Well, the ants, they use plastic wrappers and they would like sort of scrunch them up and then twist them and it would make this sort of almost like a squeaky sound, like when you're Can you hear that? It sounds really weird. It made like a squeaky sound, and that's like the really weird sound the ants make when they're moving around. This is a really beautiful place, isn't it? There's an axe and a dead body. That does not bode well for me. Wow, what a beautiful area. Just got the trees overhead. Anyway, let's go inside here. I'm gonna get radiation poisoning soon. What else did they do? They used, like, he had this giant piece of scrap metal, and he would bang that, and that was actually the sound of the shotgun. You know what? I'll actually show you, because you can kind of hear it. Get the combat shotgun out. Listen very carefully. Does it? You can kind of hear that sound of him banging the... Actually, we'll keep the shotgun out. Of him banging the metal. And it's really weird, because once you know and you can see what made that sound, whenever you fire that gun in game, even though you wouldn't know unless you'd seen the video of how the sound was made, you then think of that sound. I just thought, I was very impressed, like how they make all the sounds and how much work goes into it. Like, for example, the magic effects in Skyrim. Oh my god, how much work went into that. He was saying it's so difficult because, I mean, like, for example, the spell Calm. Like, how on earth do you make the sound? What would that even sound like? Oh no, there's Murloc here. Oh, I hate Murloc. They're like the worst enemy in the game. I'm going to be very careful. Probably get attacked by one. I have to go through the swamp, don't I? But I don't want to because I'm going to get radiation poisoning. How annoying. Just going to stand up and walk through it. I don't want to sprint though because I want to keep my action points to take out any enemies I come up against. There's another doll. There's lots of dolls here. I feel like this is like the right environment right now with, like, it's just pouring down on us. And we're in this weird, really weird rocky valley with all these weird trees. And I feel very immersed. And my phone's ringing. I'm just going to ignore that. See, I never have this problem. Oh look, smuggler. He went the wrong way, didn't he? Because right now I'm recording this at my hometown, at my parents' house, so obviously when I'm not living here I never get phone calls because we don't actually own a house phone, so it's fine. We only get knocks on the door from annoying people. Okay, so we are here. Do you guys like it when I talk about my actual life while playing this game? Is that interesting? I don't know. Rearm the trap. Do you know what? I'll probably be the one to step on that, but oh well. Oh, you can't craft in this game, can you? So, oh well. I was thinking I was playing Fallout New Vegas, so I went to go and see if I could craft anything, but I can't. I'm not gonna lie, the lights in this game look really bad, like the torches, that is. They don't really look like torches, do they? They're so, like, bright. Okay, it's getting... I feel like we're on the path of a ritual or something. It actually reminds me of a horror game I played a while ago that I can't remember. And I hate horror games, by the way. There is a unique weapon in this bog, I seem to remember, but I can't remember where it is. And someone will, no doubt, remind me that I've walked past it or probably even looked at it at one point in the comment section, so... If anyone's wondering, make sure you check out the comments, and someone's probably written it there. What's this? Some food? And I thought there was a body, but there's not. It's just some food someone's left there. Just gonna run over there and see what's here. So I recently released the question and answer video. Because I posted a like 150,000 subscribers video where I asked everyone to ask me questions, and there were over 1,000 questions that I had to read through. and I answered pretty much all of them, and that video was like 40 minutes long of me answering questions. But it was really well received, and that was quite nice actually, because everyone got to learn a little bit about me, because not many people know really who I am. They just know I'm the guy who makes guides for videos. That's where we came. I could just run there, but I'm quite enjoying this journey, if you like. Like, clearly the designers have gone to a lot of effort to make this area. These trees are so disorientating though, and they actually are like this in real life. Like when you go to climates like this, like the rainforest, this boggy area, when you look through the trees and you can't really see. So whenever you see a bit of movement behind them, it's a bit creepy, it's a bit scary, because you can't really see. Oh my god, what is that? Oh, is that it? I know what's going to happen. I'm going to take the fruit from this tree. The punga fruit tree. And that giant punga fruit there. And then I reckon lots of enemies are going to come behind me, and I'm going to have to like fight my way through them. I think that's what's going to happen. Okay. And I activate. Oh, God. Thanks for watching, guys. Click the link in the description for part 2, and I will see you then. I really appreciate all the likes and shares you give me. It really helps me out. Thanks, and I'll see you in the next one.